to that point, I love the general who says like the plan goes out the window once you get into the battle, right? But you can make multiple plans, lateral plans, and you can jump over to another plan. So like have your plan. If something happens that derails your plan, have another plan and have a plan for if that gets derailed. And, I don't go anywhere without food now. I always have protein powder and a shaker bottle with me. All you need is water and you've got food.
How about that slingshot protein though, huh?
Yeah, I just had some of that. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. And it tasted like chocolate milk. Like it really did. 2 grams of carbs. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We lie about the nutritional content in there. There's I think there's 800 calories per scoop or something like that.
Well, that's what it tasted like. So I don't disbelieve you. But I don't really go anywhere without food now, because, the other thing is I don't believe that we as human beings have evolved to deal with the amount of food that is available to us. Like, I believe that we are programmed to store fat efficiently. I believe that we are programmed to see a bush full of berries and eat every last berry, even if we just ate a gazelle. We're going to eat all the berries to store that sugar. And we haven't spent enough time with the amount of food we have accessible to ourselves to go like, there's a 7-Eleven, which is like a berry tree packed full of calories. I'm just going to avoid it. No, I'm going to go eat everything in there. I'm going to get a Slurpee and, a Slim Jim and a hot dog and some cookies and bars and all of it because it's so cheap. We're not programmed. We can't deal with this. So I have to like really excise all of that from being available to me and like pretend like that's not food. That is not my source of fuel, because I also get into the fact that I'm like comforting myself and feeling good emotionally by eating, even though the minute I'm done eating stuff like that, I feel super guilty. So I just have to get rid of all of that and control it 100%.
We hear that a lot. I'm an emotional eater, or I have a bad relationship with food. And what I say to that is we all have bad relationships with pizza,
Right.
like we all want to eat a lot of it. And what you just said about the berries is actually makes a ton of sense and keeps it very simple for people to understand. What is it like to have, if you did have emotional eating, and what do you think people are trying to reference there?
I think there's whatever feelings within us that we can't deal with analytically. We can't think through them. They're just impulses or compulsions or whatever it is. We can deal with by having something that makes us feel good. Even if it's just for a moment, we can control how we feel while we're eating that. Now, that could come with regret afterwards, but you're in that moment where like a drug addict isn't thinking, this is going to suck when I come down.
I understand what you're saying. That's the trick with unhealthy food is it does work. You wanted French fries and you ate them and you're like, that was amazing. And yeah, like you said, there could be regret afterwards, but it did fill in that void. You wanted French fries. You went for them, you ate them, and you felt awesome because you're like, this is so enjoyable to eat these French fries while you're watching a movie or watching TV or whatever it is that you're doing. It kind of does work.
Yeah.